What's going on, everyone? I was asked to do a formation on the post Timed Finesse patch. I don't know what everyone else's opinion on it is on the patch. Mine is I really don't like it. Okay, 360 no scope Timed Finesses were from 40 yards were a bit ridiculous, but I think they've gone the opposite end of the spectrum here, and finishing just doesn't work. For me, I mean, the meta for me is low drivens. That works at the moment, but I think even then it's 50-50 whether you're going to get the shot on target or whatever. So, and I cannot bring myself to use the cross to the back post header meta because that's just not me. It's not how I've played. So the last couple of weeks I've sort of struggled with it, but I think I found something now. I've been tinkering with my tactics, formation, things like that. I think I found something that works for me. I'm quite an attacking player, so it may or may not work for you, but I'll get into it and show you what I use anyway. So I've got 4 different formations again, pretty similar to my last video. Ultra defensive 5-2-1-2. We'll go to that first. I have that on drop back and 1 width, 1 depth. Again, it is a wide formation anyway. 5 at the back is quite wide defensively anyway, so there's no point in trying to stretch it even further. You want to keep it as it is. And depth, again, you just want every man behind that ball. You don't want to be committing because you're trying to stay in the game, trying to not concede. I mean, I generally use this probably 80th, 85th minute onwards when I'm either a goal in front or I'm drawing. Want to push for that extra time, don't want to concede again, type thing. Don't try and play this for 30, 40 minutes because you're just inviting pressure on and it'll just be a barrage and you will end up conceding at some point. My offensive style, I use long ball. I want the outlet. I want to be able to ping that ball out when I do have it and someone to be there to be on the end of it, which you'll see in my instructions in a bit. Width, I have on 4. Again, obviously, when it comes to midfield and stuff like that, it's quite narrow on the attack, but I don't want to overstretch it, so I just put it on to 4, and then players in the box 3, corners 2, and free kicks 1. I don't want to, again, like I said, I just don't want to push them players forward. I don't want to overcommit and get done on the counter attack. I'm not bothered if I don't score. If I scored, then happy days. I'm either 2 in front or I've just took the lead, and then we're all right. But if I don't score, I'm not overly fussed. This is the formation I play in game. Obviously, Pogba centre back and best centre mid isn't what I play. I'll probably swap Pogba and best over and sub best for FFS Gomez or Ndombele or something like that. These are my instructions. Stoikov I have on stay central and target man. Again, like I said before, with the tactics long ball, he's my outlet. He's who I'm going to ping it to. He's strong. He can win headers. I mean, generally by this time as well, I'll either still have him on or I'll have Ibrahimovic on, so they can win the headers. Mbappe, stay central and come back on defence. I want him on stay central so that when I am on the attack, he's going to be there as a give and go for off Stoikov, and then come back on defence. I want him back. I want the players back. So Nedved, I have him come back on defence as well. Stay on the edge of the box for cross. Again, similar to before, I just don't want him getting forward. I'm not that bothered. I want the men behind the ball. Ballack and my other CDM obviously is at best at the moment. Stay back while attacking and cover centre. And then I have my fullbacks on stay back while attacking as well. Again, like I said, I just want every man behind that ball, hold out that lead and just not let them pass. So defensive 4-2-3-1. This is, I know it says defensive, but this is what I spend most of my game time in. Drop back, again, it is the meta. Why it is, I don't know, but it just is. Width I have on 6 and depth on 4. Again, this I can afford on the defensive for it to be a little bit wider because I have my 2 CDMs there on stay back while attacking, which you'll see when we get to it, so it can afford to be a little bit wider. My depth I have on 4, basically. I just don't want to push too high up, commit too many men forward, and then just them be able to play balls through my back line. Offensive style I'm balanced for me. This formation, it's either you play balanced or possession for me. Width I have on 5. Again, I've got my left attacker mid and right attacker mid that are relatively wide anyway, so I just leave this on balanced. Again, like I say, I don't play the back post cross header finesse header meta at the moment, so I'm not that bothered about getting too wide. Players in the box 7 and corners and free kicks on 3 each. This is personal preference. I mean, if you find yourself getting attack done on the counter attack quite a lot, just knock your players in the box down 2 and corners down 1. That should help. Formation, this is what I play in game. Nedved I move over to Cam and Mbappe onto the wing. 1, Mbappe's got the pace, and 2, Cam Nedved he's brilliant. He's probably one of the best icons I've used this year. So my instructions then are getting behind and stay forward on my striker. Obviously you would say, why would you do that for Stoichkov? Because he's not that fast. No, he's not, but pace isn't everything on FIFA this year. You could have Team of the Year Ronaldo and a centre back of, like, I don't know, Phil Jones would come back and catch up to him. So he's got the strength as well. So I leave him on stay forward. Nedved is Cam. Cam in this formation can get tired very, very quickly. So I have him on conservative interception, so he's not pushing and constantly trying to win the ball. I have him just conservative, as it says. My Lam and Ram in Mbappe and Best I leave on default, and then my 2 CDMs I have on stay back while attacking, cover centre, and cut passing lanes. I mean, cut passing lanes just sort of irritates the opposition. They just get in the way of every ball, every pass they try and make, and try and break up that play. And especially on the counter attack as well, if they're trying to get you, then they can just get in the way of the pass, and you can start the attack again. And then my left back and right back I have on stay back while attacking. So this formation's sort of I'm struggling for ideas in my main formation. I don't know what to do. Something's not right. They're either playing quite a wide formation, so I knock it into this. Play narrow, play through the middle of the park and boss them through the middle instead. Or if I'm thinking I need another striker, I need another person up there, I'll switch to this. So again, drop back, I'll leave it on that. My width I have on 6. Again, I don't really want to go too wide here because I'm playing this formation for a reason. I want to play through the middle of the park, so I just spread it a little bit and have it on 6. Depth 4. Again, I don't want to be done on the counter. Offensive style, I think for this formation it suits either balanced or fast build up, so you can build it up quite quick through the middle of the park, but I just leave it on balanced. Width, again, I leave the same as my defensive. I'm playing it for a reason, so I leave it like that. Plays in the box 7, corners 3 and free kicks 3. Again, like in the previous formation, if you're struggling, if you're getting countered quite a lot, just knock them back a little bit and just play with it and see what you think. Formations, I mean, generally if I'm playing this formation, I'll have sub Best off by now, because he's not a centre mid, so I'll take him off and sub another centre mid on. Instructions, I have getting behind on Mbappe. He's my pace. He's the one I want to play the through balls through, play through their back line and give the ball to. Obviously, I don't want to play both on that because if you have both of them pushing on, for me it doesn't really work. I like to have somebody come short for the ball and then knock it through for Mbappe. So I have Stoichkov on stay central and false 9. Nedved, stay forward, get into the box for cross and conservative interceptions. He's sort of like my third striker. Pogba on stay back while attacking. I wouldn't normally do this, but I only do because both him and Ballack aren't overly defensive midfielders like your likes of Kante or Vieira or someone like that. So I kind of just leave them like that. I have him on stay back while attacking just so he can give Ballack a bit of a hand. Ballack I have on cut passing lanes, cover centre and stay back while attacking. And then Best, or whoever the centre mid is, I leave as balanced. And then my fullback stay back while attacking. One thing to note on the fullbacks, for me there isn't overly much difference on changing it to balanced or join the attack. I don't want them joining the attack. I don't want them getting too far forward, and I like to have them at the back a little bit because if I want to move them forward, I'll just control them manually, bomb them up the wing and use them that way. So that's why I leave them on stay back while attacking. And then my last one is sort of my gung-ho, no holds barred, I've got nothing to lose type formation. I need the goal, I'm 2 down. and I just need to get back into the game. So I could have it on constant pressure. It's up to you what you want to do. I have it on pressure on heavy touch because I think constant pressure, your energy just gets sucked out of the players. So it's kind of a good but bad thing. Again, width I have on 5. It is a wide formation, 4-2-2 anyway. So I have it on balance, just in the middle. Depth, see, this is where I push it up a little bit because I think that you just want the ball, you need the ball back, and it can be a negative. They get the ball off you, and you're quite high up, you're going to struggle. But again, like I said, it is a no holds barred formation. You've got nothing to lose. You've got to go for them goals. So it's up to you how you want to do it. But this is how I do it, purely on the basis that I need the goals. If I then go third goal down, well, I was losing 2-0 anyway. Again, fast build up. I want the ball up that pitch as fast as I can. As fast as I can. I need that goal. I don't want to be doing slow build up or anything like that. I need the goal. Width, again, I leave it in the middle because it's quite a wide formation. Players in the box I have on 7, corners 5 and free kicks 5. Again, I want the players up the pitch. I want as many as I can, as many opportunities as I can to get that goal. And I mean, that's what works for me. It may work for you, it may not. Let me know what you think, and let me know any sort of input on the explanations and things like that. Obviously, it's the first time I've done something like this. If you like it, tell me why. If you didn't like it, again, tell me why. Thanks again. Cheers.